Fast forward, Unicom or channel social norms has a GH politics avenue, political stories and 20 making headlines. Any job brain, ya one bed, near to be a money or one, maybe obia. Na Yasumo kama. But I need you must any can message which must subscribe to the channel or mommy. Hit a notification bell, share, like a show. Now after which may leave your comment constructively under the comment section. Let me show us what inside the mommy. You more ring sim. Afenyo Markins, any NAPO, Menoka say, Omu Achrum, and Yasam Kutua. Ningan say, with regards to energy crisis, by now Mrs. Kenny was Kenny Hono. Sunny Sike, Nabu Musas and Yasam Kutua. Menoka say, you know, NDC for attraction. Asimu, Umu Ajimbre, Umubum Pinsim. When you are so in and so country, secretary D, Timmy for almost as an idea. And some Mukan say, Sefata, say, don't put them round, now I'm right in Umudi, sending Sefata. Yes, I'm right, you once him in Rene Quanity. Channel's mommy say, I'll see a GH politics avenue.
1,000 Ghana cedis, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 Ghana cedis a month in this country. Oh, yes!
How many years you may be?
Yes!
Well, so you come so many refuse, and then you
no, you see, and yet, you send your bed permanent. No,
there be a permanent hay cock. You see, where on the party you try to come so
a lot of these irregularities are there, and these guys are also the corrupt guys.
Yeah.
Until you interest in your constitutive boss, no, we need to reform. Matisse says here, introduce private sector participation in the stream. You introduce private sector across still ECG be ECG. And belongs to the state until lawyer for no best samra na mayen. They are making sure say independent state within state, independent stakeholders are made to be part of boss of public operations. No, meaning your corruption because now my real say metie na unia Afenyo marking what parliament and now catch and say being a board chair, he supervised rot and he could not do anything about it. He said it in parliament too.
Yeah,
and he was not even reprimanded. And the honorable for so sometimes Omukasa be dishonorable, but at least the honorable was in a good name in the moment because we want them to be honorable. Intimekasa eba we na eja where the Miss Rose almost 86% in the power sector no. The yebejis can be because Matisse Auditor General say most are recoverable. The yebejini yenje by year these days mahu NDC for no Dr. Yenene same side almost strategy be 60%. Na Miss Rose yempe 60%.
Yeah, JC Kanyina.
JC Kanyina.
That's why we enter say do kotum kwa.
Di enusu wi a obi e wo so dem onam. Say Macho Poko Premier Kono so dem wo so dem because no see he was a minister.
Don't personalize.
I'm not personalizing, I'm personalizing his office.
Okay.
He was a minister. Afenyo Market was a board chair. He supervised some of these criminal activities and these are organized crime activities. Because if you look at senior Nemanekwa internal auditor Onimhubi, MD Nimhubi, procurement officer Nimhubi, accountant Nimhubi, and Niaminoka Soko ECJ. Some of these guys are still there. Yeah, Saki Obia.
But that's a bad. But me ko I used to ya brand your 30 minutes and see
bro say unia uma we 1 hour.
Yeah, say ono e be so no intense into the body sa na ma no.
That's some no also
crowd say 30 minutes.
That be o me kasa 10 minutes. Yes mama chwe
ye be hwe bibi na yima me pese hwe ye ko security so e bia o de kakra be fa economy no ho de. But ye hwe security ensamsam a ekoso dia esi ewo this oboko ya kan wasem ofia severally any highway shooting shoot crofo ya say nansen council of state member wa ono so ba na Roberts be twa no kwan mu age ni sika na tu a police no aka no tu ni nyama om de koy enra passenger car eraba nurse ni bi ono
for interview
ono so kpom yakunu de si waswase enene nansa anadwo a yenka bi hye mu fofora sensi bio yehwe no na fe yehwe bibi se ene ye ka se IGP me pa chaw ye wura Christian tete yo hunu me pa chaw se esa ne mining ti no awudie a mere amanipa bi medis asimacho over 3 years ni odane ni potem I forbid no mo agye illegal mining ni mu anya sam keto akra ama sese ka se ya Chinese for bi do ma bankra ha ama ohin bi onu fi odan area ho abaso ba beli Chinese for no ye wura ye hundo minim se wo bre pa se na be ya wo ba ku atia galamsey no wo ko papa me say ya Chinese for bi efi odan area ho do ma bankra ha eni kana for bi a ye susu se wo matu galamsey ese nso ni kwaye nya sabketwa ana ohin bi ene ahimfu bi ewo da area ho a chim da ha ya wo mo eba bebeli China for no so san ko back nko emajuma no ye wura tete hu no ya te se so mo Accra Central na ye hwese bo ba ma obela na ye ni be 6 in the go ye hwe na no a obema bail no ye nim ni nyina na ye nya modin no ye bebo din at appropriate time se na wo ye de asase agya wo se hwe so ma Chrimin na sa wo utumi ma China ni ebe se yeso ne kwaye na Ghana man mra eche no a wona na no wasa afa eche so ko beli no a ye beka wasoma fa no achi abrate bi mu bu no kun no a no so achi nipa bi a no so nsam efa galamsey kuro ya no ano so nsam wo ha ya ye din yima me kasa se wonyina dia be so say I come I say I would dey that be so simple for us these days bibia na ka Ghana fo yetumi nye no e say make sense na e on Ghanaian it's a best simple am I kra you should see
yeah
what do you think security wise I said on mine the national security assembly again
yeah me that say mama fa wa kunje so na ya papa yale maybe obia nyame fa ne kransi okay you program we every day na wa frɛ nyina no to how we can be useful to the state. Now, my Minchia production team, you know, anyone for bringing the finance minister here today. I think that Atu Yadawase, you have shown that you are the people's mind. You've shown that governance is just the little things. This is the first time me say finance minister during yeah school yenti brofo so obe explaining government policies there actually more often than obe home or these English channels ni nema nti we are humble there betima can say God be with you. Now managing the economy is the practicalities. Bringing inflation down near the end what is in our pocket, how we can bring inflation down, and how we can create jobs for our teaming youth. At the back one person in Canada, me move security as no, yeah, the smuggling as minister no kind. Unim say retail business in this country, foreigners are not allowed to be engaged in it.
Yeah.
We share your retail markets is here. A foreigners waji every year Ghanaian for her. And at the end of it, you know, yentimin retaining yesika. Omunya aha no mabejeha, and they repatriate these profits in what? Dollars. And say BBA say on share. Another 10, yeah, our natural resources mobilization. Sebi okrum ha. I mean Africa in general. And can yetimi mobilize your natural resources and we benefit from SEMA. And nobody be free chrome ha announce Africa so called amanoni say or pay juma aye. For nothing at all, Burkina Faso have shown us the way. Niger, omuji France or say France is your omu pacho. So your leaders no, yes, they should think about young kola yana namu ayenye uomo because obroni no or thinking generational many years ahead. But at the end of the day, one of you spoke about it. Now the collapse of the banks also, the saving of NIB, Mukai, when we collapse the banks in this country, problems are the buy. The security dimension was too much. Now, NIBCC Atu in its own wisdom, or the government, are saving with 2 billion. We save over 900 jobs, and for the first time, NIB annual profits in the first quarter. yempe we a eden na yepe na ade ba kwa me pese other political parties should learn say yeti ha na yekasa is more than the classroom because we don't just come here and sit down and talk. We do a lot of research. Personally, last night, Amanda, me da around one because I can come and sit here and me can say my meaning. And I'm happy say you made a statement, say you made a proposal atutie or implement here. A boy man answer and bomb. Na eja okay 2 years ago. In some I can't no. That's why this government have come and they have implemented it. Juma and answer Juma. So governance is about listening. Sebi common sense and that nipa bakutimu. Me bakitwa betima kasama chiremi na me dia Juma na aboa me. Nti enye se yeti ha na ye kasa ye tan obia o mine papa yo na yekasa and won say Jumawe enya easy to be here and talk because you make enemies for yourself invariably because also they can say this is what you feel say ebeboa o mine. And before I go, prosecution is the reason why corruption still persists in this country. It's not deterrent enough. We mentioned Matthew Opoku Prempe and Afenyo Markins. If they have committed a crime, and then the government is not going for them. To be very fair to these people, what I say, because it's not easy to build your credibility to a level and perception, but destroy that. Yeah. What I say. So if these people, and look, this is captured by no other authority than the Auditor General of the government of Ghana. So what are state institutions doing about it? What did me person mean? You are clothed with all the powers. Go after them if they have committed any crimes. And no gold board Ukasambi, and I want to hammer on it. Ghana ha any initiative we are starting here perfect. A chasem no na acquire something else. Until you per se yensre abino. Katas no ya pa mucho. They should safeguard the gold bond with all the energy it can massage because you're the ediaba your currency. We are all enjoying a say oh yeah Ucha school fees amanonia. You are saving a lot. And then prosecution will care about this government. Mpese ministry. Minim say many of the former government appointees are facing many of the intelligence agencies. Ebima started to asika. Yes. That is why some of us were very surprised about the base 60% or mubeji 40% and when they did that to Komna Dufo, I was sad as a citizen because Komna Dufo is not mean a personality. Why a governor of the Bank of Ghana that? Why a finance minister that? So he should be the last person to be involved in some of these things. Also, they treated those banks as if it was almost personal ATMs. No more borrows Canada or more close friends and things. So if it is that Mbekwa Korea a bicycle, not me the 60% bar, not my keep it 40%. Oh, say and the minya Jumabi on Mbekwa Kobo a bank chrono. Mbekwa Kobo chrono. And look, these monies have been with these people for a long time. Mibwa. So Sebi Saskano, if you are a true businessman, would you ejuma? Busu. So they should not only just take the 60% and drop the case. It's not setting a good precedent. Or more arguments say, here sikanam for development our hospitals and rules. It makes sense. But what precedent are we setting? It makes sense. But what precedent are we setting? So over 8 years, Oman prosecute or so to go that route, would there for 60% brand no now work on that. And the chairman to me more chairman to me to Yoko cells. We couldn't sleep in this country. Minority crack or tinatina form. What has happened with that case?
60%.
60%. Into 60% na omuye de omuye. And answer sebi is scratch my back, I scratch your back. So the ochina sebi if they change your government, name is my back between 60%. Yembu or mine, sir. Now let's come to the security aspect. Unim, Ghana has been touted as the beacon of democracy in Africa.
Yeah.
And Oshe peace building initiatives across Africa, we are the best. They always praise the Ghanaians. So what is happening in our country lately? Obehu na this obia waha attacks we waha. Asamba kuna yese yamfa yenim embaso. Ghanaian, by our training and nature, we are very peaceful.
Yeah.
Who say these things are happening? It has foreign connections.
Okay.
And yet foreigners never had no mudisa mbonina. They have come to train some of us no omudie die ejumano. Now ECOWAS, movement of goods and persons no. The goods can continue, but the persons no sebi. I'm sure say ECOWAS antimi implemented that aspect. So I'm not criminals no. Omutimi cross all the borders within the ECOWAS enclaves to do whatever they want to do. Because your borders near so porous. And if there's a kidnapping ring in Nigeria, they can move to Ghana when they are closing down on them in Nigeria. Okay, say Nansia authorities by say they say some Ghanaians who were being trafficked to Nigeria and other places because of poor border management and because of this ECOWAS protocol, you know, and boy. And to me, the Mbeka say the illicit weapons in our hands, you know, and they cause all these things. And look,
so for the year,
me baho, Usha UN report 2023. Almost 70% of the illicit small arms in West Africa, it comes from legal stockpiles. That is so worrying.
Police for Amory.
Exactly. Everywhere.
Wow.
So, Owen say, military for assembly, no, and yeah, assembly. We should joke with it at all because it's a serious matter. Because as some as you say, AK-47 was involved.
Yeah.
2 days later, the same star AK-47. Armed robberies, a go your crime soon in any AK-47. Sa weapons no, a free hin na a buyer. Ntaya mikasa assembly. We share the Bible when the issue of the woman who was accused of adultery. Why do you think Jesus allowed the woman to go? Because it takes two to tango. And yes, sir. I don't know about your bano.
No,
Jabeman. Until Jesus can say, he who knows he has not sinned before, no, he should be the first to do what? At the end of the day, so be a journey. It is say bribe given lawyer to prove that obia more bribe, there must be a giver and a taker. So we share the military weapons almost a year, and the minister have come to confirm say ampa ayira is a common issue. It's a common issue because we share the protocols around weapons the military armoria. They are guarded 24/7. And before you can move such ammunitions, you know, there must be more than 2 commissioned officers. Those are the rules. So how could such weapons get missing? So me there, my treaty as some way say be a scandal. No, I don't want to see that as a scandal. But to me, as a security analyst, no, me feel say it's a wake-up call for us. Say, yeah, evaluating a year, name there a year. For all you know, this thing has gone on for a very long time. Okay, 2 years and last year, videos be by. Say there was a pickup at the Amore at the Ghana. Last year, they came to deny it. Now, a new government has come. No, almost say they can account for thousands of ammunitions. And look, these ammunitions, no, they are not just weapons. So they represent the trust of the Ghana Armed Forces. So, to safeguard me and you and our sovereignty. Yet treating as just weapons and they will be missing the point. And Usha in the democracy, the military, if there is break of trust within the military, and amambo. So let's look at the implications. Public safety, armed robbery, terrorism, violent extremism. They are fueled by these weapons, because if you don't have weapons, you can't engage in this kind of activities. And there is no way, apart from using the illegal routes, to bring these weapons. No, you and Nankasa report say 70% of these small arms, it comes from legal stockpile. So it means that it's a big business for some people. So reports were by when 2020.
Unia ho yen sama ho tim ko so chana no so amlo wase so jembre da sane so ba din dia dumbia do menia inshim na yen sem fa in sem fofre mu hwam sei insan enso no da se so jembre aha age politics Afenyo.